Hi everybody, this is the Mighty Z of CapitalChaosTV.com. We're hanging out here with Thrown Out to Exile with Mario and...
My name's Evan.
Evan and Mario, right?
Mario.
How's it going, guys?
Going great, man. Doing really well.
And you guys are opening the tour, is that right?
Yeah, we're opening the MI stage every day of this tour.
And you're doing a whole lot of setup, a lot of extracurricular activities, right?
Yeah, we're actually working with the Musicians Institute. They actually sponsored us to put us out in this entire tour. We have no booking agency, we have no label. In exchange, we're just, we're working the MI tent every day, talking to kids and stuff.
The cool thing about that as well, actually, my drummer Chase is an alumni from school, from the drum program, and myself, I took the music business course at the school, so we're both alumni from the school.
I would imagine you guys are all schooled in theory and all that good stuff.
I'm schooled in the hard knocks, actually. I've been living in Los Angeles for 10 years. I grew up from Cleveland, Ohio. Moved out here when I was 23 to basically pursue music, and I've been working hard at it for the past 10 years. And Thrown Into Exile happened to fall into place about just under 2 years ago. So it's still a really new band. So we're definitely very excited and grateful to be here.
That's awesome. And is it a bunch of varying ages, or are you the youngest?
I'm probably the oldest in the band.
I'll be the youngest. I'm 22.
What is the big shredding? And is there some shredding going on? I would imagine MIT.
Most definitely, yeah.
Definitely at MI. There's all sorts of music in there. Like we are, it's a contemporary school. Music. I mean, there's a lot of metal kids in there. Like you'd be surprised, like if you walk on campus, like how many Slayer, Anthrax, Meshuggah, Periphery shirts you'll see there. Like kids love metal there. I mean, keep in mind you got guys like Jack Gibson of Exodus who went to school, Paul Gilbert, way up to spectrum. I mean, not even up to spectrum. I mean, they got Sinister Gates of Avenged Sevenfold, who's our alumni. So like there's a lot of good people that come through the school.
Yeah, guitar clinics, drum clinics, constantly from metal artists all around the world. It's really cool, man. I mean, the president of the school is a diehard metal fan. And I mean, what better way to get more metalheads to come to the school than go out and sponsor, team up with the Mayhem Festival.
Is there scholarships available?
As a matter of fact, there is actually the awesome people at the whole tour of Rockstar Energy Drink, Mayhem Festival, and MI joined together and did a full ride scholarship for the Independent Artist Program, which involves not only do you get music lessons, but you also get business lessons of how things work in the industry and how to save yourself per se. And on top of that, audio engineering classes to be at the end of the program. You actually come out with your own material, recorded, mixed, mastered, and you're good to go to start shopping on your own and promoting yourself.
What's going on in music releases with y'all?
We released our self-titled, self-produced EP a few months ago. We worked with Michael Spreitzer. He plays guitar for Double Driver. We recorded a 4-song EP with him, and we put it out. It's on Amazon, it's on iTunes. We just got physical copies printed for this tour. It's been doing pretty well, I would have to say. And we decided, because the EP sounded so good, we decided to go back in the studio with Spreitzer to record the full length. So we're about a little over halfway there. There's about 3 songs that are pretty fucking solid, and we're basically shopping those, this summer while we're out on Mayhem. So coming off of Mayhem, hopefully we'll find the right home for us and follow it up with the fall tour and an early release next year for the full album.
Excellent. And you can probably be found on Facebook and YouTube. And is there a website as well?
Actually, we own the domain name. It'll be up and running pretty soon. Like I said, we're just coming up on 2 years. But you can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. If you just type "Thrown Into Exile" on Google, and everything will pop up as far as we're affiliated with.
And on top of that, we're easy to get a hold of. We respond to everything that people send us. Whether it's the band's account. We accept people to come out to our personal accounts. We love to talk with everyone. There's no rock star attitude. The way I look at it is at the end of the day, we're made out of flesh and bone like everyone else.
Yeah, messages, comments that are left on the page, either I or Mario or anybody else, we get back to you. We want to talk with people. We want to meet you.
And ultimately, at the end of the day, we're just extremely grateful that everyone is showing us support and helping us out.
And what kind of gear are you pimping? Are you endorsed at the moment?
Yeah, actually, PV and gave me a really nice wireless system, wireless mic to take out here on Mayhem, which is just great, killer.
I'm currently endorsed by Jackson Guitars, EMG pickups, PV amplification, Dunlop strings. Like, these people are been amazing to us and taking care of us so much. The rest of the guy, our bass player and other guitar player, ESP. As well, you know, with Dunlop, our drummer, Peisty cymbals, Evan drum heads, you know, so we got a good amount of sponsorship, and the whole band as well with Affliction clothing.
We've been lucky enough to land a couple clothing as well. It just goes to show that you really don't need a label or booking agency to get endorsements. You don't. You just got to have, you know, for lack of better words, shit going on, you know, and basically stay active with it. You know?
In addition to his, you know, have shit going on, is like, you know, don't rely that a label is gonna make and break your band. Ultimately, at the end of the day, that's all based on you. It's all in your hands. If you want something hard enough, go out of your way and make it happen. Never take no for an answer, because that's what we did. And, you know, thankfully we got on this tour as an unsigned band.
I would imagine that you probably took part in some pay-to-play shows in LA.
You know, in the course of the past year and a half, almost 2 years, we did about 22 shows in Southern California, all of which were basically pay-to-play shows. But they, you know, we decided instead of doing pay-to-play shows with other local acts, we would do it with international acts that would be coming through. So they, you know, we were held signed contracts for, you know, 40, 50, 60 tickets, sometimes $3,000, $4,000 that we were responsible for. And, you know, by the grace of God and our network of people, we never had to come out of pocket for any of those shows. We were always able to sell every last ticket.
And like you said before, it really comes down to have shit going on and working it, right?
I mean, not only that, we are, again, like going back to very reachable. We are the type of guys that if we, you know, on Facebook, you know, with all the group pages, Twitter, everything, we will ask people like, hey, if you're going to that show, we got tickets, because we will see people posting about it. We are also the type of guys that we will drive out to you anywhere throughout LA to deliver these tickets for you, because you're helping us out. So it's the least we can do is take the tickets to you. I mean, there was nights where, I mean, again, like when we're driving 2, 3 in the morning, like from LA to Rancho Cucamonga to the OC to Culver City, and like I'm at the borderline of falling asleep, but we're doing it because we want this that bad.
Sleepless nights, man, but it's all how bad you want it, you know.